anybody ever been broke in this room? Oh, there we go. One person has been broke. Michelle and I were doing youth ministry. We were broke. Our youth ministry was broke. We were kind of scratching our heads. We had a 1-year-old baby. We had nowhere to turn. I had $14 in my pocket, and we're in LaGrange. And I said, Michelle, let's just go over to the Round Top Cafe. Let's see Bud. Let's just drive past the retreat center. You know, let's just go over there because I just love being in Round Top because that's where I feel at home. I've been here my whole life, and I'm going to turn it over to Michelle so she can finish the story.
Well, I can't believe that none of y'all have been broke, but we were broke, and if you're a woman and you've been broke, the worst thing that can happen is for you to go somewhere that is your favorite place. You can't eat there and you can't shop there. So I told Scott, no way, we are not going to Round Top. That's my favorite place, it's my favorite restaurant, my favorite stores. I'm not going, I'm already depressed. I have this baby screaming, don't do that to me. Well, of course he ignored me. And he said, we're just gonna drive through. Like there's a drive-through in Round Top. So we drove through Round Top, and as you know, on a Saturday night, what's in Round Top on the porch was a crowd. And Bud was in the crowd.
And I think he had single malt scotch in his hand. Anybody seen with that?
He's back there talking. Okay. Anyway, we drove up, and the crowd was there, and some of y'all might have been there, and he was there, and I was like, don't stop, we can't pay, we don't have any money, don't do this to me. I was really mad. And so Bud sees Scott, and he waves him in, and do you want to tell this part?
Split a hamburger because that's all we could afford at Bud's restaurant.
And this is just a story of God's faithfulness and how God has ministered to all of us and all the people who've come through those doors. And God just telling Scott and I that he loves us, and he uses that cafe in that way. So anyway, we were driving through, and Bud caught Scott's eye, and Scott got out of the car, and I said, I'm staying here, I'm not getting out. And so he went in, and he said, Bud wants us to come in, Bud wants us to come in. So he talked me into it. We came in the side door, and Bud sat us down at a table, and all these people had been waiting, you know, from Austin and Houston for 2 hours, and I was like, what is going on? You know, why is this happening? So Bud sat us down at the table, and he said, it's on me. And he had no idea what was going on in our lives and how badly we were hurting and what was going on financially. And he said, you sit down here, and I'm going to serve you all the best. And we were like, oh my gosh, we couldn't believe it. And you know, Bud doesn't really give everything away. And we've never been able to afford all the courses before. So it was so neat to taste all of the wonderful food because he just kept bringing out the very best.
I think, like I said, I think why Bud asked us to speak tonight, or this afternoon, was because our story is one of thousands of people who have come through and been touched and changed before they even left the cafe. I didn't tell Bud that story until 10 years later. He had no idea it had gone on. And I think he spent his whole life doing that with people. And folks, leaving his presence really a better place. And I think today's celebration of graduation and family, grandchildren, and restaurant, it really points back to family and community. It was not Bud's idea, it's actually God's idea that we live in community, and Bud is just participating. And Bud, just want to say thank you. Just want to say thank you for all the community you have provided for us and how the restaurant has been the point of focus for that. Thanks a lot.